How are we doing on this beautiful Sunday? Oh wow, we've already got some people hanging out in the chat. Hi Motion Bricks, hi Brick Together. I liked watching the lighthouse build this afternoon. I was kind of tuned out while I was doing some chores around the house a little bit, but it seemed like it was a lot of fun. Hello everyone. Oh wow, we've already got some people down in the chat. Let's see if we can get some people in here and let everybody get settled. Hi Brick Together, hi Motion Bricks. Was a really good live you guys had. I am actually just hanging out this afternoon. I'm going to be resetting the studio from Harry Potter to Minecraft. I did a lot of the Harry Potter Malfoy Manor in stop motion shorts, so I think I'm going to wrap it up on live this Thursday. I've been really enjoying this build. I was thinking about putting Aragog in the scene for Malfoy Manor, but really he's like a quarter of the size of the building. What I might end up trying to do is maybe I will put him with my Great Hall set, because that's actually more appropriate now that I think about it, because that's from the second movie with the basilisk. So he might end up going with the Great Hall instead of the Malfoy Manor, because he is just absolutely huge. Hi Zach, welcome to the chat. Thank you. Do you build Legos? Hi Henry, how are you? Hi everybody, welcome to the chat. We are hanging out doing a studio reset. I'm switching everything over from Harry Potter to Minecraft. I've been having a lot of fun doing stop motion shorts with the Malfoy Manor here, but I think I'm going to try to finish it up on live on Thursday. And I think I'm going to switch over and do some Minecraft stop motion shorts this week. Oh, you have a Jeep Technic set? Oh, that's so cool. I've always wanted to do that. Hi, Fluffy Brick Studio. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Oh, Bee Bandits. That's 50 points. I think I only made 10 for today. I'm doing great, Bee. How was your trip? I'm glad to have you back. B, would you like to be a moderator? And DNM, would you like to be a moderator? Sure. Why not? What is it, the Spectacular 3 and the Super 6? There we go. Now it feels like alive. It's It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, Dan. It really is. I was going to put it in the scene with Malfoy Manor, but it's easily a quarter of the size of the building itself. I mean, it really eats the scene. So I was thinking he might end up going with my Great Hall set, because that's probably more appropriate given that they're both from the second movie. Because the Great Hall has the basilisk in it. So the golden statue is actually not part of the Malfoy Manor. I did not mark this live as a giveaway live, but I am officially announcing today I'm going to push for 125 subscribers. And when I get there, I'm going to give away the Voldemort. I do have 2 of them before everybody starts asking. But I actually didn't mark this as a giveaway because I wanted those of you who are here to have the first chance at getting your names on the list. So go ahead and drop your @ down in the chat and we will get you guys on the list for the Voldemort. Got you down, B. Oh, man. Are you talking about getting the Malfoy Manor? If you got 2 of them, you'd do it as a modular? What would you make it, Fluffy? You have the golden Snape, Henry? That's cool. I have 2 of the Voldemorts, but I have a golden Harry as well, but I have not built that set yet. You saw a good redesign for it on Rebrickable? They have a lot of good redesigns on there. Like, I talk about it all the time, but I really want to do the sitcom tower. I have all the makings of it. I have the central perk, and I have a spare central perk, and I also have the apartments. But I would need, like, the Seinfeld set and the Big Bang set, and that's shopping. Oops, my bad. D&M the welcomer, B Bandits the other welcomer, and Brandy Mac the head mod. And we are the extraordinary 3. Hi, Motion Bricks. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you guys are here because, like I said, I did not mark this live as a giveaway because I wanted it to be kind of a special live for you guys so that you guys could get in on the giveaway. I am pushing for 125 subscribers, you guys. I'm at 80. I had set a goal for the month of October of 70, and you guys kind of blew it out the water with a couple of my lives from last week. So I figured, dream big. So as soon as we hit 125 subscribers, I'm going to give away the Voldemort figure. If you want in on that, just comment your @ down below in the chat, and I will get you on the list. I'm going to leave him out here because I'm sure we're going to be talking about that a lot through the evening, but I'm going to start resetting a little bit here. I got you down, D&M Bricks. Also, these are Chibi Harrys and Chibi Rons. So they're even tinier in comparison to our Aragog here. I got you down, Motion Brick 66. You are entered in the giveaway for the Goldemort. Look how opposable he is, too. He's so opposable. I wish that I had had time on my schedule to stop motion him. But he was kind of an impromptu build with Brandy. We both found out that we love Harry Potter, and it kind of just took its own life. And this, I think I'm going to end up leaving this set on, actually, this plate here. Because there's so many outside pieces. I'm going to turn it around and let you guys get a look at the inside. Lego Spooter. Spider. That's okay. We can call it a Spooter. It's funnier that way, actually. I like yours better. I like it. It's a Lego Spooter. Oh, guys. All right. Well, as always, I do like to keep our lives, you know, light and breezy, and I like to spread a little bit of positivity for you guys. I do have a quote going, and we're at 5 likes, so we might as well get the first one out of the way. Let's see. This is Maya Angelou. It says, do the best you can until you know better. And when you know better, do better. I like that one. I think that says a lot about self-growth. You know, there's a difference between ignorance and stupid. Ignorance is when you don't know better, and stupid is when you know better, but you do it anyway. So I think that kind of speaks to that. That was Maya Angelou. That's a good one. Yay, positivity forever. I know. I can be a lot when it comes to positivity. I can be aggressively positive sometimes if I feel like the mood is off. Oh, you gotta go wash dishes. I hate that, Bee. What I hate is that we have a dishwasher and I have to wash the dishes before I put the dishes in the dishwasher. So why is it getting credit for the job I did? Hi, Demos Puppy. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. We're glad you could join us this evening. We are hanging out. I am resetting the studio from Harry Potter to Minecraft. We are in the middle of a giveaway. I broke my record, or broke my goal, excuse me, of subscribers for the month of November. You guys blew it out of the water. My goal was 70, but I hit 80. And so I have decided that we're going to give away the Goldemort at 125 subscribers. And I did not list this live as a giveaway live because I wanted you guys to be the first ones to get your names on the list. I wanted you guys to get in here. So go ahead and comment your @ down in the chat and I will get you guys on the list. Some of you guys are already on the list just by default, but I know. I have a Golden Harry, but I haven't, or the set that has Golden Harry in it, but I have not built it yet. Expedition number 4 is beginning motion. It's going to cost 3 more, like to begin care to help. Oh. I don't know what that means. But anyway, guys, if you're interested and you want in on the Voldemort giveaway, just go ahead and comment your @ down below. I'm going to be going live more this week just because it is actually my 3-month YouTube anniversary. It is 3 months today that I actually posted my first video of the Tranquil Garden. And so I decided that I wanted to celebrate, not just that, but also we broke our, goal for subscribers for the month, and I wanted to do the Voldemort giveaway. I also I'm going to be finishing the Malfoy Manor on live on Thursday. And I'm going to be going live on Monday and Wednesday. I have a couple fun things that I found at the toy show this weekend. I have a couple mystery minifigures that we're going to open live. I've got a Harry Potter. Yeah, if you're new here, please hit that like button and subscribe. We're going to be doing the giveaway. I've got a lot going on this week for my Tubeversary. I really do. We're going to open up these mystery minis. We're going to be pushing to give away the Voldemort. I have some Minecraft spooky builds that we're going to be doing. I've got a witch that we're going to try to build. I have a question. Does anyone know anything about the Dungeons and Dragons minifigures? I was cleaning out the garage this week and I found this guy. I used to be like, why do people always feel the need to remind us to like? And I realized that I go into chats all the time where I'm just like, they know I like them. It's fine. I don't need to hit the button. It's like, no, I forgot to hit the button. Hi, Brandy. Welcome to the chat. I think I might have missed you. Hi, Randucci. Welcome. Some of the detail on this Malfoy Manor, though, it's like they've got their own rooms. I don't know why they just kind of put a random toilet in here. So for a couple of my shorts, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had Voldemort sitting on the toilet and I was calling it Voldemort's throne. All right, guys, 2 more likes and I will do another motivational quote for you guys. I am going to kind of move this up so you guys can see it a little bit better one more time before I move it off the set. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming up for the month of November because I am so excited. I've had a lot of fun doing all of these spooky builds for you guys, but I am ready to move on and do some Minecraft. I'm not gonna joke about that. Hi, Brick Together. Welcome to the chat. Would you like a moderator badge? I think Brandy has one already. Hi, Demos. Oh, okay. Expedition number 4 is now in motion. Gotcha. You got off the hook, B? Yes. Score. Chores evaded once again. Yeah, adulting's hard. Get out of it while you can. There we are. There we're at 10 likes. Now we're at 10 likes. Let's see. Let's find another motivational quote for everybody. This is Ernest Hemingway. Actually, this will be a good one. There is nothing noble about being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is in being superior to your formal self. I like that one. I like that one a lot. That actually reminds me of, I think it was, I guess, Snoop Dogg that I heard once say that the only person that you should ever be in competition with is yourself. And trying to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. That kind of likens to this quote, I think, a little bit. And that's very true. Hi, Benjamin. Welcome to the chat. Hi, RSN. No, don't like it. Leave, stay, B. Yeah, no, I think that was a good one. That was a good one, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and move this set off, unless there's something about it that somebody else wants to see. Hi, Bob. Oh, gotcha. Oh, this is the Malfoy Manor. This is the set that we have been releasing all of the stop motion shorts for. Anybody who's new here, if you subscribe to my channel, I try to do them daily. At least I try to do as many as possible a week. And I'll do single bag stop motion speed builds. I like to stop motion the minifigures and then give you guys a really brick by brick shot of the build. I also like to share inspirational quotes with you guys because there are a lot of other content creators and Lego builders here on this channel that, I just like to spread some inspiration and positivity so that they can get creative in their own ways as well. This month we actually broke our subscription record, or our subscription goal, which was 70, and I decided that we are going to go ahead and give away the Goldemort. As soon as I hit 125 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away the Goldemort. And anybody who wants to be part of that can comment their @ down in the chat, and I will get you guys signed up. I didn't list this live as a giveaway live because I kind of wanted it to be, for those of you who subscribe already and those of you who kind of know the channel a little bit, give you guys a chance to get your names in the drawing first. It's going to be a very busy week here on my channel because I am celebrating my 3-month tubiversary. It has been 3 months since I posted the Tranquility Garden. So I'm going to be going live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I've got a couple spooky Minecraft mini builds going on. I'm also going to be opening up some mystery minis. And I'm also going to be building the pumpkin farm. I'm going to be doing the pumpkin farm in stop motion shorts this week for Halloween and also celebrate my tubiversary. And then on Thursday, we're going to be going live the night before Halloween to finish up the Malfoy Manor. Oh, are you still doing your giveaway, B? Where are you at with your goal? Can I rig the giveaway for you, B? If it was a Spider-Man one, I might consider it. All right, Bob, I got you signed up. Thank you. Randucci. Am I saying that right? Or is it supposed to be Randucci? I don't know. Can you help me out? I don't want to mispronounce it. Was I right the first time? Randucci. All right, cool. I got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'm dyslexic. Sometimes I need a little bit of help. Still at 540, but that's because you haven't been doing anything. Oh, that happens, B, and especially you've got the movie going on, so sometimes editing is just as important in the process, you know? Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll try to pronounce it correctly going forward. But I'm excited about the pumpkin farm, guys, because it is a retired set, so I'm not going to joke around. I was hunting for it for a while. I got a little bit of a deal on it because it's got some water damage on the box, so I suckered him into 25 bucks for this set. So yeah, I've got a whole lot going on this week. And I got a spare witch that goes with this. And I can't resist getting the spare mini sets that go with the bigger Minecraft sets and just adding on to them. It's so easy. If you ever need something to inspire some creativity. No, everybody be here as much as you can because I'm aware that I'm going a little nuts this week. I'm just really excited about, hitting 3 months, also hitting 80 subscribers. And Halloween's coming, and I've been working really hard on all these shorts with the Malfoy Manor, so I'm kind of excited to wrap that up too and kind of get to the end of that. We're still hunting for Dobby on the Malfoy Manor, by the way. I think he's the next bag. So we're going to be finding Dobby probably on live. Soy Mexico. Lo siento. No hablo español. I only a little bit. It's more like Spanglish. Didn't someone call you Randucky? Oh, can I call you that? That's better. Well, no, it's not better, but I like it. It's cute. I think B said that we're at 82. He's kind of trying to keep a check on it for me, I think. So yeah, anybody who wants to be entered in the Voldemort giveaway, hit that subscribe button and comment your @ down below in the chat. As soon as I hit 125 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away the Voldemort. I'm going to be going live a couple times this week. So I'll be taking names. I didn't list this one as a giveaway live, like I said. I just really wanted it to kind of be current subscribers and kind of, a soft giveaway, soft opening giveaway for people that have already been supporting the channel for a while. Hi, Edgar. How's it going? Thank you. I feel privileged that I get to call you that. Thank you. I wasn't trying to. I just get excited because it was really cute. Lean into it. Like I said, I can be obnoxiously positive and excitable sometimes, so you'll have to forgive me. I think we're going to give them away at 125 Royal. That was kind of my goal, just because, like you were saying on your live, aim big. I hit 80. I blew the goal out of the water for the month of October. Well, that's all, like I said, thanks to you guys and all the other subscribers here on the channel. You guys, D&M Bricks, B Bandits, you know, I could go on and on and on about how awesome our little community is here. So I do have a question. When we were talking about the Fox House in your live, give me a moment because I'm going to show you my Fox House because I went and looked at the 2025 Minecraft releases and I have gone through them before and I was like, there's a Fox House? I thought the Fox House was retired. And there is a Fox that's coming out in 2025, but I'm going to show you the Fox House that I was talking about. Okay, I'm back. That's the Fox House that I have. It is not the same. So we were talking about something different. But I'm glad that you pointed that out to me because now, of course, I'm going to have it. I have to have all the Minecraft animal sets. Isn't he? He's going to go great with, I also have the Turtle Beach house and I have the pig house. And he's going to be my third edition. And then there's also a frog house. And then those are the ones that I was talking about putting in their own little biome. It's hard, Bob. It really is hard because it changed. There's been so many changes and updates. I don't really play the game so much anymore. Like, I logged 380 hours on it when it first came to Xbox before you could even like get multiple maps and before you could like dig to the other side of the planet and that kind of stuff, and you were very limited in what you could do. And then I just kind of stopped. I hope we can hit 25 likes, man. That would be amazing. That would be amazing if we could hit 25 likes. I was talking earlier about how easy it is to forget to hit the like button. Because like I show up in some of our little community, I'll show up in the chat and I'm just chatting away and then someone reminds me to hit the like button and I'm like, oh, I should hit the like button because I just show up and I assume you guys know that I like you. I know. I've been so surprised. It's been really such a warm welcome from our little Lego community here. Hi, Corey. It's nice to see you. And like, it's just little old me hanging out doing my stop motion videos. I'm not doing, you know, the latest, greatest Lego sets and massive Lego builds and that kind of thing. I'm just really here. I like that this channel is about supporting other creators and other creative personalities and other builders. Because I think, you know, when you're a creative personality like Lego builders or painters or artists of any kind, sometimes it's really hard to step outside the box and, you know, get creative and feel like it's a safe space to do that in without being criticized. And I just really wanted that to be what this channel was about, and inspiring others to kind of get creative in their own ways. You don't have to build Legos. Just, you know, get out and be creative in your own way. am super excited for the pumpkin farm build, you guys. Anything Minecraft that says farm in it, now I feel like I have to have it ever since I bought the windmill farm. I've only seen the game a couple of times. My ex's son played it a few times. Then he got caught on his parents giving tutorial YouTube. Caught by his parents giving tutorials on YouTube. Well, yeah, that happens. Is there anybody else who wants to be entered in our Goldemort giveaway? We're shooting for 125 subscribers. If you hit that subscribe button and comment your @ down in the chat, you will be entered into the chat and entered into the giveaway. And as soon as we hit 125 subscribers, we will give him away. He was 9. Yeah, they're getting smarter and smarter at a younger age these days. They really are. I think my brother was between 8 or 9 the first time that we had to realize we needed to set parental restrictions on things like the computer and the TV. These are actually all of the tiny little sets that have come out of the Minecraft 5-in-1 bundle that I picked up from Walmart. Those were a lot of fun to build. I got a lot of stop motion practice out of that set. It was fun, that one video where I made all the illagers multiply. That was a fun video to make. So apparently this is not a dragon that's on this set over here. Apparently it's called a phantom. I don't know that it's there's a difference. It looks like a dragon to me. No, I completely understand, Brandy. If you do win, then I can just send it to you guys, and then you guys can give it away on your channel. It could just be like the Death Star. It'll just be the traveling Voldemort. So does anybody else tape down their sets whenever they're doing stop motion? Or if anybody else in here currently does do stop motion. I know there's a lot of followers that also do stop motion. It is chaos. I'm about to tape down the set. What you're hearing is me peeling tape. Welcome back, DNM. Thanks for popping back in. We were actually just talking Minecraft, bro. You to see what I'm building for next week? We're doing the pumpkin farm. Hi, Alexandria. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. You get 50 points for spotting me in my own live. Them's the rules that B and I came up with. Yeah, no, Brandy's a mod. I don't think that you have set you as one yet. Sorry for all the ruckus, guys. I am taping down this set. I don't know. I think everybody kind of has their own practices when it comes to stop motion, but mine is to tape stuff down. Guys, if we can get to 15 likes, I'll do another inspirational quote. If you just popped into the chat, we are doing a giveaway. We busted through our goal for the month of October. So as soon as we hit 125 likes, I'm going to be giving away the Goldemort. So if you want to be part of that, hit that subscribe button and comment your @ down below. And we will get you on the list. I got you, Brick. Hold on. I got your row. Whoever it is under Brick together. Gotcha. You're now mod. Woot woot. That's 15 likes, you guys. We hit it. Okay. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to make an assumption that it was of who was under which account. Let's see. Let's do another inspirational quote. This is Oprah Winfrey, you guys. She actually really is one of the greatest businesswomen of all times, her and Martha Stewart. Let's see. We can't become what we need to by remaining where we are. I like that one. That's really good because it's impossible to become a better person if you're never open to change. You see 16, Brandy? It might be. I might be a little slow to load here. Honestly, I'm kind of kicking myself in the shin a little bit because it's like I'm doing a quote for every 5 likes, but it's like I have so many more quotes that I want to share with you guys. Let's move these guys out of the way for the moment. I know this will slide all the way back, but I don't think it's going to do it with the villagers there. This live is also kind of, when I do these Sunday studio resets, it's also kind of to give you guys some insight into, my process that I go through, switching taping things down, moving things around, and doing the set dressing, and share a little bit of inspiration with you guys, of course, along the way. Give you guys a little bit of a heads up on different projects and stuff we have coming down the line. I actually found out this week that there is a Bricks and Minifigs opening up here in my town, and I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I actually met the owner, and he seemed very nice. He had the door open. They're not officially open yet, but he had the door open, and I think sometimes when you open shops like that, like actually being passionate and enthusiastic about Lego is important. I've been to a couple of those shops where, you can just tell that the people behind the counter, their heart's not really in it. But the owner down there, John, he actually seemed very passionate and excited. It's been a 2-year long journey for him. So he's excited. He's finally got his hard open date. So he's finally started opening his doors and kind of welcoming people in, at least just to look around, even though he's not officially open yet. Actually, Brandy, he's putting together like a community wall, which is another great thing I've learned about like bricks and minifigs is, when it's somebody who's like really passionate about Lego in the community, they kind of try to create events around the store and a kind of a community around the store. And he's got like a whole wall that he's planning on dedicating to community projects. And I'm thinking that I have a couple things in mind, but I'm thinking that once we get to the end of this, I might take one of my spooky builds up there and let him put it up on display in his wall. And then when I went to the toy show, I found these mystery minifigs that I'm also going to be opening this week. I don't really normally do mystery minifigs, and the gentleman was really nice. He was like, I can normally kind of tell what they are if you're looking for something specific, but I was like, I don't know, I kind of like the mystery of it. And I don't have any of the Disney 100 or any of the mystery minifigs from the Harry Potter sets, so I figured it doesn't really matter which one I get. I'm just excited to kind of start the hunt. So I also have to finish up from the 5-in-1 set at some point in time. I will probably end up stop motioning the armory from the 5-in-1 set. And it's different from the separate armory set. I was looking at that one in Target the other day, and it's got like a whole other column section to it. Instead of just 2, it has 3. I don't have one where I live. Yeah, no, actually, we didn't have one very close to me until recently either. I was saying the other day, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's 60-40 at the moment. They do have good deals on used and retired sets. In fact, when I went to the toy show this past weekend, I was saying I just really felt like if I was going to there weren't as many like Lego vendors at the toy show as I normally see. I normally see like one big kind of like shop style station, and then there's a couple other mini stations with Legos or minifigs. But all the sets and Lego people that I saw at the toy show this time had broken down sets, and if I'm gonna get a broken down set, I feel like I should probably get it from somebody who's a little bit more reputable. But these weren't like just Lego people; they were collectibles of all kinds. It was any kind of retro or vintage toys, so it wasn't like they were specializing in Lego. So mine's 2 hours away. So if I do want to make it a day trip, I can, but it's 2 hours. I don't do that very often. So I had asked if anybody knew anything about the Dungeons and Dragons minifigures. I was cleaning out the garage and I found this. I'll probably open it at some point in time on one of my lives this week, but I don't know anything about the Dungeons and Dragons minifigures. I play Dungeons and Dragons and I've seen the movies, but I didn't know that they had Dungeons and Dragons Lego sets. I had to Google that earlier. How many do they have, Dan? Is it just the one? Because, like, I Googled it and I had to kind of move on quickly and I saw one image, but I didn't know if there was like a whole series. It's just the one set. Gotcha. Is it like based on the movie? Because the movie was hilarious. Oh, so it's got, oh, so is that the minifigures? There's 12 of them and it's just based off the lore. But what about the big set? Because I saw like a big set, or I thought I saw a big set while I was browsing. I was trying to look at the 2026 Lego Minecraft figures from where Royal and I were talking about those earlier. And I came across it, but I just, I swiped right pretty quick trying to get to Minecraft. I didn't know if it was just like the one set. There were four sets. Sorry about that, everybody. 'Tis the time for everybody to come home, and so my dogs have to let me know. But what would I do without them? If they didn't bark, I would be upset. If someone would just walk in here and I would just have to leave with them, you know? So I've actually played D&D a couple of times, and it can be really hard to get a group of people who will consistently play on a regular schedule. Like, we had a really good team going on for about a year, and we would meet like on the first Friday of every month, but like slowly but surely people kind of fall off. It really gained a lot of popularity, I think, during COVID. Because that's when we were playing the most. We were Zooming and Skyping in and playing together. And then when it finally reached a point where we could play together, is it time for their nightly walk, Bob? Yeah, Alex, actually, we were talking about that earlier. Because we were talking about someone mentioned that there was a fox coming out, and I was like, wait, I think I have the fox. But we were talking about a different fox. So I have the retired fox house. I don't have the new fox that's coming out. But I will. I can promise you that because, you know, it's Minecraft and it said farm in it. Let's see. Well, that's okay, Bob. If you have to go, we understand. We appreciate that you came and hung out with us here in the chat this evening. Take care of them pooches, and I hope you have a great work week. Come back and see us this week. We're going to have some more inspirational quotes, and we have a lot of exciting stuff going on for the week of Halloween and my 3-month tubiversary. I like the Fox one, but we don't really play Minecraft. Yeah, I don't think you have to play Minecraft though to like to like the Minecraft Lego sets. That's the one you guys have? Yeah, no, that's going to be a whole lot of fun. I've already done the Turtle Beach house and I've already done the pig house. Those were some of my early videos. And those are the ones that I'm talking about I want to put in their own biome. I want to like build some mountains and lakes and deserts and kind of put them all in their own biome. I think that would be really fun. Then I can just plop the windmill right in there. Yeah, and that's something that's what I love about doing the Minecraft sets. Not that I don't enjoy doing the Harry Potter and some of the icon sets and some of the bigger sets and stuff, but the Minecraft sets really there's just so much you can do with them, and you don't feel bad. You don't feel like you put $125 into a set that you're about to dismantle and modify. You know, you can just keep building onto it. Like you don't feel bad like if you give it to the kids and they, end up doing a super creative idea and building their own thing instead of following the directions. You don't feel bad about that because it's what, a $15 set. Like when I did the 5-in-1 set, that was 5 mini builds for $45. And when I think about like being a parent, like you could dole those out over a couple different birthdays and holidays. Bye, Randucci. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Come back and see us this week. It's going to be a busy week. So this is kind of off the Lego topic, but while I was out on my venture to the toy show and while I was out on my venture thrifting this week, I found a book, and I was thinking that it could go along with our quotes. You know, every week I like to try to put out a motivational quote or an inspirational quote of some kind. And I found this book called Favorite Poems, Old and New by Helen Ferris, and it is dated all the way back to 1957. And it's full of poetry about everything from self-growth to self-awareness, love, loss, all kinds of stuff. And so I thought that that might be something that we could start kind of working in, not just having our inspirational quotes, but also having some poetry involved in there, because I think poetry can also be just as inspirational as, you know, quotes from iconic people. So I do have one last big announcement. And then I'm going to kind of recap and probably start winding it down for the evening. I know that D&M Bricks, you guys are going live, I think it's 7:30 Eastern time tonight, correct? Yeah, Dan, I was talking about that earlier. I was like, we actually have a pretty good lineup. We had Brick Together went on at 2:30, and then I came on at 5, and then you and Mariah are going on at 7:30. So we've got like the Fox lineup going on. Oh, it's at 7:30. Okay, so yeah, I mean, as soon as when we wrap up here, guys, make sure you switch over to D&M's channel and hit those notifications, because they're going to be going live at 7:30. They're still working on the Death Star, I think. I think they're still working on the Death Star. I'm not sure exactly what bag they're on. I've been keeping track of it. 16 likes. Let's go. Let's go. If we can hit it up to 20, then I'll do another inspirational quote. All right. Anybody who might be new in the chat or just tuning in, we actually squashed our goal for October of 70 subscribers. We are now at 84 subscribers. And as soon as we hit 125 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away the Golden Mort. All you have to do to get entered is hit that subscribe button and comment your @ down in the chat, and I will get you signed up. You're ready to complete it? Yeah, I imagine 81 bags of anything on a consistent stream would need a palate cleanser. So I'm pretty sure that he came from one of the 20th anniversary sets, because I don't think it's going to fit in the shot here, but I have the Hogsmeade visit, and it comes with the Golden Harry. So I think that all the 20th anniversary ones came with the golden minifigures. But I didn't get all the sets, but I did manage to get all the minifigures and a couple duplicates for Christmas one year. So I got you down, Alexandria. I am really excited to do this giveaway, guys. Like I said, I didn't list it specifically as a giveaway because I wanted kind of you guys to get in here and have your chance to get your names entered first. So this is probably what I'm most excited about for the month of November, and it is going to be, I'm going to be doing this one in stop motion shorts, and it's going to be filling in for our Zen Garden quotes for the month of November. I am going to be building my very first Ninjago set, the Dragon Shrine. It is 1,200 pieces. It is 1,200 pieces. That will officially make it the second largest set in our collection. The Malfoy Manor is currently holding that title at 1,307 pieces. Nope, 1,601 pieces, excuse me. I think 1,300 or 1,307 might have been the Tranquil Garden. But yeah, the Malfoy Manor currently holds the biggest set title. It's at 1,601. He wants it so bad, and I feel like every time I find it on sale, by the time I send him a message about it, it's gone. Like, it's so fast. Hi, Trickle Bricks. Welcome to the chat. Yes, someone said Ninjago. Here they come. Yes, I'm going to be building the Ninjago Dragon Shrine over the month of November. I'm going to be releasing it in stop motion shorts the same way that I did the Malfoy Manor. So it's got 6 minifigures in it, so that'll be plenty of stop motion practice. Hi, John. Welcome to the chat. Guys, if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit the like button. And also don't forget, we do have the Golden Mark giveaway going on. So if you're interested in being entered for that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And comment your at down below so that I can get you guys signed up and entered. And I'd love to make it to 20 likes, you guys. I do have an honest question, though, for those of you who are into, who enjoy doing the weekly Zen Garden quotes that I have. What do you guys think about poetry posts along with that? Oh, nope, there we go. I was right in the first place. Thank you, Trickle Bricks. I appreciate you reminding everybody. So I was laughing about it earlier. I was like, it's so easy to go in a live, especially when you're part of a community like ours, and you forget to hit the like button because, you know, you just show up and you're like, oh, they know I like them, and you're just like chatting away, and then you forget to hit the thumb button. So I'm going to be doing the Ninjago set in stop motion shorts, but I'm also going to be trying to, in the month of October, increase my live time. I have a little bit more of a consistent schedule going on now for the month of November, so I'm going to be trying to go live, and since it's the holiday season, I was going to build, and I'm not going to put it in set because it's actually a very huge box. I'm going to be doing the Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade Station set. I am excited to do that. I've never done a Lego train, so it will be my first Lego train. Let's see what minifigures are in here. We've got Ruby as Hagrid, the train conductor, The trolley witch. Oh, cool, the trolley. Do you guys want anything from the trolley, dears? Hi, Odelay. How's it going? See, I told you. I just had to say Ninjago and they would all start showing up. Let's see. We've also got Mini Harry, Mini Hermione, Mini Ron, Lee Jordan, and a Mini Draco Malfoy. So it's got a lot of minifigures in it, so might have to do a couple stop motions with the minifigures. But for the most part, I'm going to try to build that on live for the month of November with you guys. Log in a little bit more often. Anything from the trolleys? Yeah, it's really hard not to start speaking with a British accent anytime you're doing a Harry Potter set. I was working on mine the other night, and my husband came home, and I just turned around and started calling him, "Hello, love." And like, it's not. I don't even do a good accent. You're still watching Goonies? Was this your first watch through? Are we at 20? Did we hit 20 likes? Yes. Man, you guys are so awesome. This is why I like spending my Sunday afternoons with you guys, my Sunday evenings with you guys. So, Odelay, I was telling them that I'm going to be doing the Dragon Shrine as part of my Zen Garden quotes. So that's what I'm going to be building for like my Monday quotes, and also doing some stop motion shorts with it throughout the month of November. It's got 6 different minifigures in it, so I'm going to have a lot of opportunity there. You're playing Lego Harry Potter? John, I've never played a Lego game. If I was going to pick a Lego game that I was going to play first, would you say play the Harry Potter game first? Or do I need to play them in some kind of order? Yeah, I'm excited for it too. I did watch a couple Ninjago shorts and a couple other things, not just from your channel, but a couple other channels too. So I appreciate some of the videos and references that you gave me, because I was starting to feel a little bit like a fraud going into a Ninjago build with no reference. Play years 1 through 4 first. So is it like one game that's 1 through 4? Is it, or is it like game 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're 4 separate games? Everybody's excited. I think everybody knows that Odelay's been talking about this set. Look, it's even got pieces of the bonsai tree in it, by the way. That's one of the things that I like about Lego's Green Initiative. I've been seeing a lot more reused pieces instead of sets having custom pieces. I've seen a lot more reused pieces. One of my favorite ones that I found was there's a gray frog in the Tranquil Garden, and they turned it pink and used it as part of the bonsai tree for the plum blossoms on the bonsai tree. So the first game is year 1 through 4. Thank you, John. I appreciate the clarification. So like the first game will get me through the Goblet of Fire. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then like the second one would be like the Order of the Phoenix through Deathly Hallows. Now I appreciate that clarification because I am one of those people that sometimes I don't want to try something because I'm afraid to be disappointed by it until I get a positive review from somebody that I know and trust. So when I ask you guys this stuff, I genuinely want to know your opinions or your advice. You got it on Amazon? You played the old Lego games? You haven't played any of the new ones? Are you doing a brickhead build, Odelay? What brickhead are you doing? I will show you. I did get a brickhead figure. I wasn't going to build it for a channel. This one actually might be just for me to sit down one afternoon. This one is very fan service for me, guys. So this one might just be a build for me. But I picked up the Brickhead Batgirl. I've never done a Brickhead build, and I'm a huge fan of the Bat family in general. So I was like, this might trigger my inner collector, though. Because there's a Batman, a Robin, and a Joker. And, you know, now I have to have them all. They've gone up in price. Well, they're a little bit, I mean, I know that they're not, but they remind me of Funko Pops, which also had like that massive following and appreciation to them. And you never knew which ones were going to appreciate and which ones weren't. The Goonies just found another abandoned pirate ship with yet another dead body in it. Shh, spoilers. Yeah, and that's why I was kind of like, you know what? I don't think I really want to get into like hardcore doing brickheads, but it's like this is just total fan service for me, right? Like I'm a huge Batman fan. I don't think that one's gonna get built on the channel or for the channel. That one's probably gonna end up just being a me coming home angry after work and needing to build something. Was Eeyore, was that fan service? Was that fan service? Yeah, because, like, I'm not, like, when it comes, it's kind of a rip-off, I guess, of Funko Pops, and we traveled down the Funko Pop hole for a while, and then it just kind of became, like, it's endless, you know? And so, when it comes to the Brickheads, I can kind of see us going down that same rabbit hole because, like I said, already we've triggered my inner collector here. So I don't want to get too far down a Brickhead hole because it's not really my thing. I'm not going to drag out my keys, but I do have this minifigure on my keychain. Odile, you're too lazy to exercise today. That happens. Everybody needs, I think, a refresh day. I mean, we don't all have to be perfect every day. No one's perfect every day. Hi, Matt. Welcome. How's work going? He's tuning in from the kitchen. Everyone say hi to Matt. He's working super late. He's working until 2 o'clock this morning, so he could probably... Oh, we hit 20 likes. In fact, since he's here, let's go ahead and do another inspirational quote, especially for him, because he's working in the kitchen until 2 in the morning. So let's get him a really good quote. Let me see here. Let's see. This one is Amanda Gorman, and it says that change is made of choices, and choices are made of character. That is very true, because I think that the choices that we make are very much defined by our character. You know, it's important when we're making some of those big life choices that we take into consideration, you know, who we are as individuals, and make sure that we're representing the best version of ourselves and putting our best foot forward. Odile is narrating the plot from Goonies in the chat. Very sarcastically. Or at least that's how I hear it in my head. Yeah, Trickle Bricks, it really was. It kind of went the same way, and I hate to say, like, as a collector, like, I've seen it happen so many times, like in the 90s with the Beanie Babies, and then the Funko Pops, and, you know, for a while there, I actually thought that Lego minifigures were kind of going to go the same way, but they kind of, you know, they kind of have a built-in audience, I think, and that kind of saved them from being in that same bucket. When Yeah, why watch the movie when you can have it explained to you sarcastically by Odile? That could be a whole channel, Odile. Odile narrates movies sarcastically. Wow, guys, I cannot believe that we made it to 20 likes. I really, just the welcome that I've gotten from our little community here really has been overwhelming, and that's part of why I do this live every week, because I want to be able to spend time with you guys, and I also want to inspire you guys the same way that you guys inspire me, you know? Like, when I first started kind of doing this, I was approaching 50 subscribers, and I was like, oh man, I guess I better start watching what other people do live, right? And figure out how they do their lives if I'm going to be going live. And, you know, I think I ran into Bee Bandits and Odelay kind of first, and then they sent me over to Brick Together, and then Brick Together was like, oh, if you like couples who build together, then you should check out D&M Bricks. And so then I hit D&M Bricks, and it's just kind of escalated so quickly. Like, I could sit here all night shouting you guys out. But I think our little community here is so important to keeping things positive, and, you know, having good company when you're building is also great. Which I've gotten more comfortable and confident at, I think. Like, the time really flies. Like, I had never done a 2-hour live, but when I was live with Brandy, all of a sudden 2 hours flew just like that, and I was like, oh crud, I gotta get the legs on these spiders. Yeah, no, it's definitely got its own, the Lego community has its own positive vibe going on. It's not like a lot of other, I guess, niche communities that you find. Yeah, Brandy, that's definitely important, because if you're not enjoying the build, then it's going to show. Like, that's why I try really hard. If I'm getting burned out on a build, I try to switch to something else. Like right now I'm still working on the Zen Garden, but I kind of just needed a break from botanicals, and that's part of why I got the Ninjago set. You know, it doesn't have to be a botanical set to fit into the Zen Garden, you know? Hey, you guys! John Powell, he stole my line. Hey, you guys! Is anyone else in here old enough to remember chat room sound waves? I used to have that one on Soundwave. Let's see here, guys. What else do I have going on for the month of November? I think I've kind of touched on all the topics. I'm not sure. I'm sure that the Fox House will be going. I'll be doing the Fox House at some point in time during the month of November. He will probably be a stop motion speed build at some point in time. And I think I'm going to start really thinking about my biome idea. Maybe start laying the groundwork for that. We've also got the armory from the 5-in-1 set going on. We're going to be doing the Ninjago Dragon Shrine. And this week, since we are celebrating my 3 months on YouTube, we are going to be doing a giveaway for the Golden. Since we smashed our subscriber goal for the month of October, or you guys smashed our subscriber goal for the month of October, I'm going to be giving away the Golden at 125 subscribers. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, hit that subscribe button and comment your @ down in the chat, and I will get you on the list for the Golden. We're also going to be finishing up the Malfoy Manor live on Thursday. We're still digging for Dobby. So I will be scheduling that probably tomorrow. So if you guys are really invested in the Malfoy Manor set, make sure you hit the notification button on that, because I'm pretty sure Dobby is in our next bag. Also, I'm going to be trying to increase my lives with you guys throughout the month of November, because I really enjoy spending time with you guys and chatting with you guys and just keeping you guys up to date on what I'm doing and what's going on with the channel, because I know I do a lot of the stop motion shorts, but I also enjoy building with you guys and socializing and sharing the inspirational quotes and sharing a little bit of inspiration, because my channel is made up of a lot of other builders and content creators, and I think it's important that we all support each other, and I like to give a little bit of inspiration back to you guys now, you know? Like I was saying, when I first started going live, you know, that was kind of, you guys are the ones who inspired me to go live in the first place and keep building, so anything I can do to kind of give back to the community. But I'm going to be going live, trying to increase my lives, and I'll be releasing that schedule soon, but I'm going to be building for the month of November on live. I'll be building the Hogwarts Express and Hogmeade Station. It's quite a big box, so I'm not going to try to fit it all into the shot. But we've got 8 minifigures. I'm sure that'll be great stop motion practice. You know, I love minifigures for my stop motion practice. We are also going to be building the pumpkin farm this week for Halloween. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I'm just looking forward to spending this week with you guys and really celebrating Halloween and my tubeversary, and going into November having some new projects, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some new projects. Oh, yeah, no, totally. We were all about it in the 80s. We didn't have cell phones either, so it was like pictures or it didn't happen, bro. Yeah, watch Stand By Me. You'll be shocked at what wasn't canceled. Actually, probably my favorite movie of all times, and I'm a little bit biased because I'm a history teacher by day and a Lego builder by night, but I loved Cold Mountain. I thought that was just a great Civil War movie. But that's me and my genre and my niche. It was a little bit of a romantic story. It had a very real life story to it, but it was told and set during the Civil War, so I actually assigned that some semesters. Will Wheaton. Royal, that's a different conversation. I want a great vampire. If you want a great vampire movie, watch The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys? I've never heard of it. Imagine watching this with your kids in the 80s. You'd be surprised what our parents watched with us in the 80s, Odelay. You'd be surprised. My parents watched Jaws with me when I was 5. I didn't take a bath for a week. Actually, since you guys are still hanging out and chatting, I'm going to go ahead and open. Let's see. Do we want to go ahead and open the Fox House? Or, I mean, things are going well. You guys want me to open this Brookhead, and I'll get started on that. Like I said, that was kind of a me build, but I will share it with you guys, or I'll get it started with you guys. I'm going to try to hop off here probably around 7 o'clock Eastern time. And do not forget, if you are here with us now, switch over to D&M Bricks, because they're going to be going live at 7:30, so make sure you hit the notifications for them. I think they have that scheduled. They are building the Death Star, and they are on bag 61. I believe it's 61. Their build is going right along. Dan moves that thing around like it's a baby, and I'm always terrified he's going to drop it. I'm enjoying this live. It's like chat and also Odelay watching Goonies. You want me to open the Brookhead and get that started? Let's see. He is his own chat. Yeah, he needs no entertainment. He is his own chat. All right. I'm sure someone's going to scream that I opened it. But what are Legos for, right? Moth is the Lost Boy. You can't remember the actor's name? He's just... I can't tell if Odelay is disappointed in Goonies or if he's enjoying it. I can't tell. Oh, it flips this way. Got it, Lego. How many pieces is this? It's not even very big, right? No. It is not very big. He's skeptical of all the dead bodies. You all didn't grow up traumatized, but yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. We turned out okay. I mean, somebody did something right. I'm hanging out here on a Friday night, being obnoxiously positive and building Legos with you guys. So Corey Feldman, he was in everything for like a couple years there. Yeah, this is why I went ahead and broke this one out, because this isn't very many pieces. I could easily like break this down and build it back. Oh wait, nope. Just keep building. Don't call me Shirley. Shirley, you can't be serious. That was probably another movie that I was allowed to watch when I was way too young. It was the airplane movies. I love that they kept the Batgirl colors purple and yellow, you guys. Is anybody else in here as big of a Batman fan as I am? I named my car Bruce. I also have a Batman tattoo. Totally. If you think that's bad, go back and try to watch Jurassic Park. That's it was revolutionary for its time, but it is hard. You are not Batman. If you were Batman, I would have seen you at last week's convention. '60s Batman and Michael Keaton Batman. Dude, I called out of work the day that I found out Adam West died. I know that sounds like silly, but I was genuinely upset. Like, that was an icon from my youth. And I was so excited when Michael Keaton came back in the Flash movie. Oh man, that was such great. That movie was full of so much fan service. But I think sometimes when movies are full of that level of fan service, they don't do well in the box office. The only people who really appreciate them are people who are just like, we're just happy to have this on screen. Like Green Lantern fans and the Green Lantern movie. Oh yeah, and he was a very different Batman too, you know? Like the Adam West Batman, he was very A little comical and a little goofy. The Joker wasn't taking himself too seriously yet. You know, because the Joker ends up taking himself way too seriously. Which I don't mind the current version of the Joker that we have. I really don't. I just think that it was a different version when we were dealing with Adam West Batman. He's really evolved over the years. Yeah, that was kind of a staple, like after school staple. I would go over to my grandmother's house and the animated Batman would come on the CW. And I would always know that that was when my mom was going to come pick me up because as soon as Batman was over, my mom was normally off work and came to get me. You know, I watched a documentary. It was called The Movies That Made Us, and I would think I remember hearing something about how the kids were all actually terrified of the animatronics. That it was actually they had to coax them onto set a couple days. Poor 90s child actors. Yeah, I didn't have to say I was Batman. Everyone just knew I was Batman. So I have a T-shirt that I wear to Comic Cons and conventions and stuff like that. It says I'm 99% Batman. I'm 99% sure that I'm Batman. The other 1% the other 1% is pretty sure he's Robin. Yeah, no, the 60s Joker he was very classic. He was very much a clown. He was very much a clown. He wasn't nearly the gangster that he's been made into since The Dark Knight. Which I'm also probably alone in the fact that I liked the Joker 2 movie with Lady Gaga in it. I mean, it was Lady Gaga doing American Standards combined with courtroom drama, and someone put Harley Quinn and Joker in a courtroom and let them sing musicals together. That was just all my favorite things in one place. But I understand why it wasn't well received. I just personally felt like it was kind of made specifically for me. Maybe that's the one I should do next. Maybe I should do the Joker next. What do you guys think? If I'm going to do more of these brickhead builds. Like I said, these are kind of just fan service for me. I love Batman. I love the whole Bat family. Oh, nope, that's wrong. No, it's not. Yeah, a lot of people didn't John Powell. They weren't very well received. The first one was pretty well received, but The second one, not so much. I personally loved it, but I do understand why a lot of people didn't like it. I do not have the original Batman Lego set. I have the Lego Batman movie tumbler, and I have the 1980s Tim Burton Batmobile. I'm not going to break those out right now because those are actually upstairs behind glass. So maybe I will break those out on another live. I did not realize we had a chat full of Bat fans. This is actually turning out to be a pretty fun little kind of quick build here. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to get super into doing the brick heads because I just feel like it's a rabbit hole that, you know, I got a lot of other stuff to build. But this one was definitely fan service for me. There we go. She is coming together. I think I did that backwards. That's okay. Everything here can be fixed. There's nothing broken here that cannot be fixed. Nailed it. Put her eyes back on. Give her her forehead back. Solving problems. Wondered why that was looking funny. That explains it. Yeah, no, it totally was, Alex. That's okay. Sometimes I just get distracted talking to you guys. Especially when I'm excited to find out there are other Bat fans in the chat. The first couple of times it happened, I panicked. I don't panic anymore. I've seen some real live fails. And I think that one of the great things about our little community here is that we all just kind of pick back up and encourage each other to keep going. And then that one goes on the back. Yes. All right, nailed it. I don't want to keep going on for too much longer because I know D&M Bricks is about to go live. I want you guys to make sure that you tune into their live as well. I think they're going live at what, 7:30? So if you're here with us now, make sure you switch over to their channel and turn on your notifications because they're working on the Death Star this evening. Oh, we gotta flip her over. If you are joining us and you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you're joining us this evening, we are actually we're pushing for 125 subscribers so that we can give away the Goldemort. So if you're here and you're subscribed already, great, thank you. If not, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, comment your @ down in the channel, and we'll get you signed up for the giveaway. Oh yeah, no problem, Dan. I think we actually had a pretty good lineup this afternoon. Brick Together was on earlier doing the lighthouse. I came in with a little bit of cheerleading. And then you guys are going to close it out with the Death Star. It's like the Fox lineup from when we were kids. Build this separately. This is part of why I get so hung up building live, you guys. I'm so used to, I kind of read through the instructions and then figure out how I want to build it for my stop motion shorts. So I do things out of order all the time, and then I get lost on live. That's why I'm glad I have you guys, though. You guys kind of keep me on track. It's kind of my toxic trait as a Lego builder. Just want to build what I want to build. It gets me in trouble a lot, though, not following the instructions. Are we still at 20 likes? If we can get to 25 likes before the end of the live, guys, that would be phenomenal. It has to go that way. Oh no, there's 3 of those bad boys. Okay, so that one, we're gonna do 2 more. George Clooney is Batman. Okay, so I'm going to come to George Clooney's defense just a little bit, only because he was my first Batman. I mean, obviously my taste in Batman has matured since then, but but he will probably always have a special place in my heart just because he was my first Batman. So this is her cape. Cool. Mounts right under there. Nailed that. Oh, no. Calm down. You're going to fall over now? It has a stand, though. I think that's probably the last little bit. Turn her back around. Alright, so it's that piece, and then this piece. Oh, that's like her ponytail. Okay, got it. I was wondering what that was. And then, of course, she gets a batarang. She only gets 1 batarang? She seems ill-prepared. Let's put her ponytail together here. That is sometimes my only argument with some of the weapons and accessories in some of these sets. It's just like, 1 batarang, really? She's ill-prepared. She would never be caught with just 1 batarang. Like, I opened Alex for the wolf stronghold, and all they gave her was a bone. I mean, I know that you can tame the wolves with a bone, but when there's that many and you only have 1 bone. Yes, I remember when the former governor of California was Mr. Freeze. I think we all do. That was a weird time for me in my adulthood. One of the childhood villains from my favorite show was an actual political figure. Look, her ponytail's so cute. What is... Hold on a second. Because whatever they've got in her hand here at the end is not a batarang. Oh, yes it is. Never mind. Just kidding. We're going to put the other batarang in her other hand, though. She would definitely have two. She would not be coming in ill-prepared. We're going to put her bat ears on. The idea that Barbara Gordon would walk into battle. One batarang. And of course the plaque for her to sit on. The solid piece here goes along the back. And then she sits right here. Oh yeah. That is fan service, you guys. A little more. I am so glad I got this. It was kind of a spontaneous build. I didn't know if you guys would enjoy it or not. Yeah, there she is, standing all. Our Batgirl. But alright guys, I think that is it for me tonight. I have really enjoyed building with you guys, and I appreciate everyone turning out, and I can't believe we made it to 20 likes. Again, do not forget we're going to be going live 3 times this week. We're going to be going live on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, celebrating my 3-month tubeversary. We are also going to be giving away the Goldemort. We will be pumping that giveaway again this week. If you're here with us now, make sure you switch over to D&M's channel. Hit that notification button because they're going to be going live at 7:30 doing the Death Star. We've actually had a pretty good little lineup this afternoon. Brick Together went earlier this afternoon and they were doing the Lifehouse, and now I've kind of had the 5 o'clock slot, and now D&M's going to close us out for the evening with the Death Star. So no, thanks you guys for hanging out with me. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the fact that you guys show up and keep me company. So I look forward to seeing you guys for the rest of the week. And I hope everyone has a wonderful week and happy building, okay? Good night, everybody.